We're also following the story of a manhunt underway in France right now after a gunman opened fire near a popular Christmas market. At least two people were killed and several others were injured. Freelance reporter Catherine Field is in Paris, joining me now with the latest. Catherine, what are police saying about the suspect and their search?
Carol, they're saying that he is a 29-year-old man. He's a local of Strasbourg. He was born there. That just before 8 p.m. local time, Tuesday evening, he entered the area around the Strasbourg Cathedral. There's a very small cobblestone area, very small streets. And when he was in there, near that cathedral, near that famous Christmas market, he started shooting. People say he just started. It was almost like out of nowhere. He then backed off a couple of meters and let off a second round of gunfire, and then he disappeared into the crowd. And so that's where it's important, this, the small alleyways there. So since then, police have had the entire area on lockdown, Carol. They've had the area for about 10 kilometers right around under lockdown. People cannot move. They've also closed down the borders around there because Strasbourg is right on that border between France and Germany. They say that this particular man had been known to police, and just this morning, Carol, police had gone to his home to speak to him about an issue which they say was to do with national security. He wasn't there, but they found grenades in his apartment. More than that, police really aren't giving us much more information, Carol.
Okay, so they're not telling you giving any details of what that issue of national security was?
No, they're saying, the usual sort of very vague terms, like we've known that he was in touch with people who were involved with possible terrorist attacks or possible planning of terror attacks. Not much more than that at this stage, Carol.
Okay, I see. What are you learning about the victims of this attack?
What we know so far is from the local prefect is 2 dead, 6 seriously injured, and 6 with minor injuries. We know that the local hospitals have been put on this alert to expect more victims to come at some time. We also know that there's at least 10,000 people in lockdown in that area. Let's not forget, in that area nearby the famous Strasbourg Cathedral is the European Parliament. Now, the European Parliament was in session there, so you've got lawmakers there that are still inside. You've also got, for example, nearby in a basketball hall, there was a basketball match going on. You've got 5,000 people in that stadium. They can't go anywhere. So again, we're looking at scenes that we've had so many times also here in Paris, where people are emailing one another, they're tweeting, they're going out on Facebook saying, is there somewhere I can stay? I can't go anywhere. And all these alerts going out from people saying, if anyone knows me, I'm okay. Carol?
All right. Catherine, thank you. Catherine Field in Paris tonight.